I had to put down some very, very interesting reading and get myself off to the club to get another game in before I head out. I'm up against Mario this time, and we shift to the Eastern Front, and I hadn't played Mario in quite a while, but whenever we play, we always have a real good one. So, and this one was, it didn't disappoint. It was a real corker, a lot of violence and a lot of assaults, so check it out. Okay, here's my force for the game against the Soviets. I'll start in the back again. Back left, we've got the medium mortar. Next to that, we've got the Kettencroft rod, the truck with an MMG and a Kugelwagen for transport. In front of the mortar, we have the 10.5 recoilless gun. And to its left, we have the Panzerschreck team. Then again, I have the 3 identical squads of Fallschirmjager, 2 Fausts, 2 SMGs, and 2 LMGs. And in the front there, I've got my little objective markers. I brought them along. We just put them on the board to give it a little bit of pizzazz, I guess. I've got the artillery observer. I gave him a mate this time. I've got Klink and Schultz. They're the veteran first lieutenants. And then we have Nurse Merkel and a little bit of a helper. So total, I think I got it up to about 12 dice. I think it's just a shade under 1,000 points, or just around 1,000 points. We didn't really work it out exactly, but that's it for the Germans. Let's check out the Russians. Okay, here are the Soviets. I'll start again in the back left. We've got a unit of cavalry. They were veteran. In front of them, we've got the Lend-Lease Bren carrier. It was also a veteran. Then we also have the T-34 next to that. I think it was regular. It's got some veteran tank riders. That's the guy on top. To its right, we've got a heavy mortar, which was veteran, had a spotter. The naval infantry, I think the sergeant, the NCO had an SMG. There was an LMG, and I think the other guys had rifles. In front of them, bottom right-hand corner, the assault engineers, they've got a flamethrower. Of course, in the center there, we've got the big 12-man squad, and then we've got a veteran sniper. So these were the Soviets. Let's check out the deployment. That's up right next. Okay, we're playing sectors. We just started. We're going to start turn 1. So this is the deployment. There's my Kugelwagen with the Shrek. Mortar kind of in that rubble. Some guys. There's Medic Merkel. Some more guys here. And I'm going up against the Soviets. So there's the inexperienced squad with the officers. Inside the building here, there's a sniper and a spotter. And then way back here hidden is this heavy mortar. So we're going to start turn 1 here. So wish me luck. I'm going to need it. Okay, we just finished turn 1. It's been pretty good. He zoned in his mortar behind the woods over there. On my guys here, that he's zoning in. I return, I'm zoning in on the guys over there. The medic and these guys moved up. These guys fired at his officers that are on the first floor right by that doorway. I needed 6s followed by 6s, nothing hit. These guys had to go down, like on the very first thing. As you can see, just peek in the windows, there's some naval infantry guys, and they would have just blown me to bits, so I had to give him that penalty. And his inexperienced guys, everybody's in the building. Basically, he's turtled in the building. My Shrek team rallied, and the Kugelwagen moved up to the hill. So we're going to start about turn 2 here, and we're going to bring in all the good stuff. So stay tuned. Okay. So my guys, we decided to go in, and they were within 6 inches, so didn't get any surprise fire or panic fire. So we're going to do this. Mario, go ahead. He's got 6 dice, and he kills 3 guys. 1, 2, 3 guys. Okay.
And they roll again.
And they roll again. So 3 guys. I have 8 dice. Here we go. That's 3. Are they regular or veteran? So that's 3 guys. Ooh, come on. Oh, sweet. Victory for the Krauts. Okay, and let's see where they're going to run away to. 6 inches. I'm rolling rocks. This is awesome. Sorry,
You're running away?
I'm gonna try and stop this video. Stop! Damn it. Unbelievable. Okay. Okay, turn 2 is over, and it was a very, very bloody turn 2. I'm just going to go left to right because so much happened. Basically over here, as you can see, the Kuba-Wagen moved, failed its order, went back, and had to go down. His tank came on here, and the riders that were on there, they ended up running into this building here. The Shrek team jumped out, hit his tank, got 12 on for damage, and I rolled a 1 and a 3, and he went out on the morale test for the fire. Not much down here. These guys unlimbered. I moved the mortar so he can't range in. Clink, the truck, and these guys came on, and this is where most of the action happened. I'm going to see this building, but so my guys, as you've seen in the assault, they went in. Then they were flamethrowered by these guys. Over here, the guys that were here, they went into the building here. They killed his officer. Then they were assaulted by the inexperienced guys. And miraculously, I won. I have one guy left, which is the NCO, and he's the lone man standing there. His Bren carrier came on. He's pumped some shots downfield on my guys. He's got his cavalry. So we're going into turn 3, and we'll see what happens. Okay, we've just finished turn 3. I'll start over here. Basically, the Soviet cavalry, which was behind the building here, zipped across. As they zipped across, the 10.5, which is on ambush, shot, took out 3 guys. They attacked the Kuba-Wagen, and they knocked it out, and then they consolidated, and they went behind the building here. The tank riders who were in here, they fired out of all the windows like a cavalry square, a la Waterloo. They killed a guy here. The medic saved a guy here. They put a pin on the Shrek team, and they missed the medic entirely. The mortar, amazingly, shot a shell onto that floor there, killing the sniper who had killed Colonel Klink just a bit earlier, so Schultz is on his own here. Over here, we lost a couple of guys in a firefight with the Bren carrier. Both Faust missed. And so the Soviets, they've got his guys here. They're poised. They got about 4 or 5 pins, so it's looking okay for the Fallschirmjager. We'll see what happens in turn 4. All right, we've just finished turn 4. A lot has kind of happened here. On this flank, not so much though. These guys fired out. They killed the Shrek team over here. The cavalry failed their order test, so they stayed where they were. They went down. His mortar is pounding in on more mortar, so these guys are going to have to move. These 2 units went down. These guys, they failed their order test. I had big plans for them, but I was going to put them on ambush, but it didn't work. My lone survivor guy, Dieter, we've called him Dieter. He hopped the wall. He survived being shot at from that window. Hopped the wall and took a shot at this guy, but didn't put a pin on him. And then these 2 units, they fired shots down here, killed a couple guys over there, and Schultz is heading into the other zone. So we're going to go into turn 5. See how it goes. Yeah, needed 3s to hit here against his assault engineers, and it didn't happen. Okay, turn 5's done. He took a shot with his mortar. These guys went down. They got a shot from the 1050. The Crowd Rod backed up over the hedges. Over here, Dieter lived. The flamethrower guys, they came in here and took out the remainder of that squad. My truck is still on the road. Schultz is making a break for this sector, and his Bren carrier failed its order test, and he went on 11 and he backed up. So, oh, and also his cavalry foobarred into the corner there. So we're heading into turn 6. I think it's going to be a quick one, so we'll see what happens. Okay, we finished turn 6. Sorry about the angle. The cavalry have come in here. They're zipping down the side. They're going to get this sector. His heavy mortar completely obliterated my medium mortar. These guys hung tough. I took out a guy. They could put some pins. The medic is still there in case these guys get shot. The Crowd Rod, we've moved it across. It's going to get into this sector hopefully this turn. And my artillery observer finally came on. Truck here. Put a pin on these guys over here. Dieter still lives. And Schultz is going to cross the road. He's got this Bren carrier here. So we're going into turn 7. This will probably be it. So we'll see what happens. Right at the beginning. Yeah. Okay, turn 7's over. It ended up being a draw. He moved his cavalry up. They took a shot at these guys, and no dice there. I ran the medics across the road to scoop a couple of points. These guys are still in here. They've got about 5 pins, I think, 4 pins. And then over here, the flamethrower killed Schultz. They burnt him alive, and they shot his corpse. The Bren carrier came across the river and tried to take out this guy, who's definitely going to win an Iron Cross or something. They're going to fly this guy right to the Wolf's Lair to get him. Hitler can give it to him personally. He lived, and then finally, I called an artillery strike on the flamethrower guys if there was a turn 8, but it didn't happen. So, all in all, it was a pretty good game. I'm a lot happier with the result in the last 2 games because it's a draw as opposed to losing. So, all right, guys, I hope you had fun watching, and we'll talk to you later. Keep those brushes moving. Bye-bye.
So there you have it. I've improved in this little series to 0-2 and 1. As you can see here, I decided to give that NCO an Iron Cross, and Mario's flamethrower guy, he gets a Hero of the Soviet Union. But yeah, we did a couple things we did wrong. We didn't check to see if the building had caught on fire when his assault engineers had gone in the first time, and we weren't sure if after he killed Klink, if Schultz should still be alive, like if it was a weapons team, or if Schultz would be wandering the field. So we played it as, Schultz is a hero, so of course. But yeah, I'm getting used to these guys. I forgot that they were stubborn a couple of times, I think, now that looking back. But I'm really looking forward to taking them on the road here. So you'll probably see these guys a little bit more, but you'll be seeing a lot more bigger events, I guess, in the next couple of battle reps. But you will definitely be seeing these guys. And then once this season is kind of over, I'm planning to switch back and maybe do some allied stuff. But right now, these are the guys I'm going to be using. So anyways, thanks for watching. Yeah, keep those brushes moving. I'm going to be doing the sweepstake for the 111 subscriber pretty soon here. I've got some things I just want to paint up and show you guys before I do that. So you guys take it easy, and thanks for watching. Have a good one. Bye-bye.